Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could be danger here. Japan have a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Now, who's going to be first to this? Chance to shoot now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Platini. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Valverde is wide and looking to get onto this. Haaland looks to get on the end of this.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Hazzard. It's a goal kick. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Shevchenko. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Can he finish? Goal! Japan! Japan have fired themselves in front.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And he's managed to gift it back. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Japan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one. Got a shot away! Half an hour played now. Bellingham. Valverde. Just eases him off the ball. Platini. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's clever. And he's managed to get free. Valverde. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Hazzard. Hazzard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Just the goal. Luis Suarez! Haaland! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Haaland duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's through, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nice interception, well timed. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
And we are back underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Luis Suarez. Bellingham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shevchenko.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now that's well seen too. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Hits one! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Japan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Shevchenko. Alexander-Arnold. Some resolute defending there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Hazzard. Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Roberto Carlos. Oh, nice touch. Interesting ball. That's Valverde. That's very neat. Roberto Carlos. Out of play for a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's chosen to go back. Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap. He rises! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vieira is offering a right smile there.
Haaland. Can he get it through?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got away. Platini. Alexander-Arnold does want to stand firm and defend it. Threads one in. No way through, so back. There's the shot! Can he spark a counter here? No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Done delicately. Chips it through. Now it's Hazzard. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Shevchenko. Hazzard. Now it's Hazzard. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, this looks sharp. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Hazzard. That is a great ball. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Hazzard. Le numéro 11. Le numéro 3.
And it's Son Heung-min.
À leur place,
Great ball if he can get
le
there.
numéro 17. Giroud.
Header! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's looking to set free a runner. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Platini. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Platini. Haaland.
So nearly the perfect ball.
Moved on forwards. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi fiddles it through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Not the most accurate pass.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well read, nice interception. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Eto'o. And he's away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Hazzard, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed up.
And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Kimmich goes short. Can he finish? Engages and forces him off the ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vieira. Driving forward. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Suarez powering forward here. And here's Messi. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. Oh, what a mistake! Header! Goal! Japan! First blood drawn. Terrible error, duly punished. Japan have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Insigne. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Valverde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And now the breakaway. Vieira. And it's Messi. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
There will be 1 minute
Luis Suarez.
added time.
Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Luis Suarez. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Kimmich plays it short. Oh, sweet feet. He is through here. That's good play. Kimmich. Luis Suarez. And once more he proves rigid and robust. That is a brilliant interception. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Insigne. It's Insigne! And he comes up trumps again.
Lorenzo Insigne can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
And it's Insigne. And here's Eto'o. Kimmich concedes a free kick for that. Platini. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's tried one! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Up towards the front line, Thuram spots it and intercepts. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, not quite. Valverde. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be 1 down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Messi. Hazzard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Japan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. No, he refuses to take the bait.
Indonesia seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Real chance! Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Quality ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That has not gone well. He's done very well to take that back. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Messi.
We have got changes
Number
here from
17,
both sides, in fact.
Insigne.
Indonesia had
Number
the equaliser,
15,
and we're all
Hazzard.
square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 7, Ronaldinho. Number 11.
Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it.
Nedved. Number
Japan
25,
have their second corner now.
Giroud. Substitution.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a...
Giroud! He's done very well to get to that.
Giroud is offering a wry smile there.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giant.
Up for a header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Now it's Nedved. Now it's Hullet. Oh, what a climb! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
3 minutes at a
And he's
time.
quick to get it clear again. Now it's Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Ronaldinho. Rodri. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well-timed, excellent interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful focus.
Chance here to counter. Always onto this. Rummenigge. They're urging him to shoot. That's Nedved. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Hazzard, with the ball at his feet, is one of the finest sights in world football, Peter. And I particularly enjoy the way he can glide away from his marker with just one touch. He's a lethal finisher, a very fine passer too. The kind of player the manager will be looking to build this team around, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Davids.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That pass has been well intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lorenzo Insigne, he's shifting through the gears here.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Interesting ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. Great hit! Nedved. Marseille upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chooses to go back. And it's Vieira. Davids. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He could be in here. So Rummenigge! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Lahm. Now Davids. Lahm. What a throw in. Lahm is there to clear. Nedved. Oh, it's Nedved. Rummenigge. Oh, good ball. Rummenigge finds himself offside. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Insigne. Real chance here. Rummenigge. Vieira.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Iniesta. And here's Messi.
Oh, that was expansive and
a header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rafael Leao, and he's intervened well there. Oh, good ball. Now it's Iniesta. Looks for the finish. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Iniesta is offering a wry smile there.
Marseille with the corner, they're first. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking. Aim forwards.
1 minute at a time.
And that has left him in a heap. Played into space out wide. Iniesta. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's the cross. That is a brilliant interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Tomiyasu. Oh, can he get onto this? Thuram. Valverde spots it and intercepts. Nedved. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Xavi. And here's Messi. Fiddles it through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the first...
And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Marseille have taken the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Iniesta. Now, can they get it back? Insigne was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Has a look and plays it forward.
71,550.
Now it's Rafael Leao, and he was alert to it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Nedved. Rafael Leao shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Rafael Leao deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Has a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Xavi. And they can counter here. That has not gone well. Now he's off and running. Oh, super find. Can he finish? Now that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 19. Rafael Leao. Number 17.
Kimmich plays it short.
Insigne. Number 22. Nedved. Number 15. Hazzard. Coming on the field. Number 8. Messi. Number 99. Bale. Number 21. Eto'o.
Indonesia
Number
have
6.
their second corner now.
Joshua Kimmich. Number 9. Ribery. Substitution.
And he's taking no chances there. Marseille have the chance to go the other way. Davids. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Into the last quarter of an hour.
This is the time you need that pace.
Eto'o. He's got away. And he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Ribery. Bale. Cleared away. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Vieira wins the duel this time. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Xavi, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ribery. Well, that pass isn't the best. Khan gets it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Bale. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ronaldinho.
Added time.
Decent hit! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Marseille clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Marseille could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And here's Xavi. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rivaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi, Araujo deals with that comfortably. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Forlan, and he's been shifted off it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Rivaldo. That is a brilliant interception. That's a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Over to the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, played through for the wide man. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Araujo clears it away. So what can they make of this?
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
That's an excellent interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Alexander-Arnold, he's got away. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Saliba looking to penetrate opposition lines. Roberto Carlos. Thuram gets over and intercepts.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
He's got the shot away! And it's a goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the counter is on. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pull it. It's Eto'o! That pass isn't the best. That's a shade optimistic.
There will be 1 minute
That's a look and
time.
plays it forward. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Shevchenko, and he's lost his man here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal...
Decent hit! What a wonderful goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead. Rivaldo. It's a great ball.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And it's played forward. Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi, looking for options for movement.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that's a key interception. Eto'o might just make this. And here's Hullet. And here's Rivaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's had a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Rivaldo.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Coming on the field, number 11, Raul.
Raul
Number 22,
gets his pass
Ribery.
away. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Batistuta.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that
Number
way.
2, Daniel van Buiten.
Oh, good read.
Substitutions taking
He read
place.
that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Bale. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Eto'o. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Eto'o. And that has been cleared.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nedved. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's intervened well there. Out to the right. Now here's the delivery. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Eto'o is herring after that one. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. Well, that's well seen too. Nedved. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a quick one. Now it's Giroud. Raul did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Edmilson, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul. That's a nicely measured pass. Czech deals with it effortlessly. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. This could be their final throw of the dice. So, third corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Could be danger here. Ooh, delicate chip through. That's and the shot! Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Hazzard. Now there's a fine ball. Hazzard. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Stood up well to him there. Rummenigge. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Rummenigge. Rummenigge is flagged offside. It will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently... And Hullet!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Great ball of Rummenigge. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Pinches it off him. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Hazzard. Eto'o. Cleared without hesitation. Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Valverde succumbs to the pressure. Hazzard has got himself a free kick. 15 minutes till half-time. Maldini does really well there, strong defending. That's a clever-looking ball. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Vieira. Kimmich. Lorenzo Insigne. Bullet.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Suarez wins the duel this time. Rummenigge. Messi. He's had it taken off him. Kimmich.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
1 minute at a time.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Bullet. Rummenigge. Messi. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Iniesta does really well to win the ball there. And it's Hazzard. Nice control. And here's Eto'o. Great chance! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that's a fine interception. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Iniesta going full steam ahead down the left flank. Iniesta. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Pull it. Iniesta. That's headed upfield. Saliba makes the interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He's got the shot away!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 18.
Messi cuts it out.
Substitution in progress.
Iniesta just eases him off the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Nedved. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in and the shot! And again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Indonesia are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Bale. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafael Leao. Giroud. Caught offside that time. Rafael Leao. Indonesia still ahead by the game's only goal. Giroud. Giroud. Giroud! And that would have been game, set and match.
Giroud really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Rafael, big header! He's got a goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. What a great header, got plenty on that. Fires from distance. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Rafael Leao.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's making a real surge on the left. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Indonesia have it back and can go again. Bale. And it's the goalkeeper's betray.
Added time.
Bullet. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. And that is that. Indonesia can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. What a throw in. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Batistuta! Batistuta!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Koller making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Nicely spread. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hullet. Oh, important interception. Hullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kimmich. Oh, it's a sweet ball. Koller! Now, who's going to be first to this? No goals as yet. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. Air Force Club look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Belletti.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Pull it. It's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Batistuta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Valverde. And it's Vieira. Rodri. Van Dijk. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Hullet. Hullet cuts a frustration. Could be danger here. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Van Dijk. To Thuram. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's Ribéry. Kimmich can so cleverly bypass the press. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a great ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho. 5 minutes till the break. Valverde gets over and intercepts. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Belletti. Messi, real chance here. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kimmich. Vieira. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's a fine interception. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the action is back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ribéry.
Air Force Club are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Batistuta! Valverde. Hullet could move up a gear here. And here's Hullet. Caught offside that time. Roberto Carlos. Hullet. Thuram. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Belletti. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Nedved. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Batistuta. Now it's Rodri. He's played it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Kimmich. Ribery. Now it's Hullet. And it's Nedved. Now it's Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Foot in. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pull it. Nedved. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Air Force Club have the chance to go the other way. Hullet might just make this. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Has a look and plays it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. Tomiyasu gets across to intercept that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nedved.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kimmich. Nedved. He rises! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Swept it. He's had a go. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos is there to clear. This is it then, now or never. Belletti.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rodri. Belletti. Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. It is a corner.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Entran número 10, número 23, número 3.
That's going to go a long way. And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Indonesia can always...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
He's had a hit! He's scored! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Perez. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Guardiola. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao. Costa Curta. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's gone for goal! Oh, here we go. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He shifted it to the flank. Perez crosses it in.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Nedved. Mateus. And it's Perez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rafael Leao. Modric. Vieira. Rummenigge. That is good alertness. Guardiola. Bruno Fernandes. Modric. Rafael Leao. Rummenigge. And he's found a way past. Corner given. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Mateus with the short one. Great defending, strong and determined. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
This is promising. Indonesia have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Mateus considers his options. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Rummenigge. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Perez. And Koundé. Mateus. Nice interception, well timed. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Nedved. That's a fabulous... Rummenigge! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nedved. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Mateus. Rafael Leao. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Koundé. And it's Vieira.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rafael Leao. Now it's Batistuta. Well-timed, excellent interception. Mateus. Rummenigge. Whatever, he had it. And the whistle goes for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Indonesia in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Just a whisker away. Modric. Bruno Fernandes. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And they've got rid. The ball has bounced loose now. Bruno Fernandes. Messi. And here's Batistuta. Opts to play it back. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So, what can they make of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Ribéry. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And Mateus! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. And here's Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold is charging up on the open chance! And he hits the net! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So is this the start of a comeback? Ribéry. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Messi. No way through. Nedved. He's had it taken off him. And it's Modric. Koundé. Nice one too, very nice. Modric. Batistuta! Sticks it away! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Messi. Tomiyasu gets across and deals with it. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bruno Fernandes is in a really good position out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pires. Played out towards the right wing. He's found a way past. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Messi. Bruno for a real chance! He has done it! Manchester United are back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Bruno Fernandes.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Costa Curta has given away a free kick. Eto'o. And here's Giroud. Might be danger here. And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary.
Minute has been indicated.
Hazzard. Look at the space. Can he put it away? Oh, he's in for the pieces. Yes, he's done it. And that has raised the roof. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if...
Oh, shooting chance!
Number 22.
And another try! He's scored! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Indonesia could not have picked a better time. And that's it. Indonesia are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That is a great pick out.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Pass somewhat off target. Gullit reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part. Gullit! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Punched away. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Tchouameni makes the interception. Vieira. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira does really well there. He is strong. Passing is crisp and sharp. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Koundé cuts out the pass. Jorginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Eto'o looking to run onto it. Perez. Now it's Schneider. Good spot, he's seen the run. Hazzard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde wins the duel this time. And it's Hazzard. Now it's Giroud. Oh, and he's through the middle. Pickford can pick that up. Valverde promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Giroud. Giroud! That's a lovely, neat pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Indonesia
Have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Perez. Can he? Schneider! Perez finds himself offside.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Neymar. Gullit. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's a nicely measured pass. He has found the way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't...
Heads it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he welcomes it in. And he's searching. It's Giroud! They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Gullit. Chouameni. Giroud! He scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done. Great hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Van Dalton works it forward. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Indonesia go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well... Big chance! Really well-taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Otto gets over and intercepts. Chouameni. Neymar. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. This ended up in no man's land. No, that's been intercepted. Van Dalton, and it's been given away. Bastoni tries to clear. So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Giroud. Hazzard. And the shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford! So, third corner of the game. Gets his head to it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Saliba with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the finish! And it's hoisted clear. And it's Giroud. Nice interception, well timed. Neymar. He's through here. Neymar gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Giroud. Number 21. Eto.
Now it's Kimmich. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's an excellent interception.
On the field.
And he's managed to get rid. Perez. That looks a cracking ball. Mbappe! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose, and he got the try! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now, to maintain it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Header! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And the shot!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Back into the middle. Now it's Bale. And the shot's on here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, that's a key interception.
Has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Bale has a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aim forwards. And here's Bale. Messi. Shot a goal! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Saliba calmly anticipates. Nedved looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rafael Leao. That looks a cracking ball. Rafael Leao is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution. There's the hit! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Giroud strokes it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
He's had a shot! Heracles! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Heracles have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Defending was strong and firm. Gone behind for a goal kick. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Giroud. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, played right into his path. That is good alertness. Approaching the half-hour mark. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Ronaldinho. Valverde cuts out the pass. Kimmich. Now it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard. He could be in here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Good read, needed to be. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Nedved Well seen, saw that coming. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. That's Nedved. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Heracles clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, no joy this time. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very
it's back to
special
business.
birthday.
Kimmich, and it's Cruyff. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Giroud, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely weighted ball. Up he goes! He's delivered all right!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Bergomi makes the interception. Thuram cuts it out. Rafael Leao under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vieira can get it clear. Indonesia are looking to go forward now.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Ronaldinho, and the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Heracles really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, smashing header! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's there to retrieve it. Shevchenko touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Vieira. He's through here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gullit. Nedved. Nedved crosses. Czech has that under control. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, they've got it again.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Tomiyasu. He's gone forward. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. He's found... Now the finish!
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Interesting ball. Ronaldinho finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10, Gullit. Number 18.
Rijkaard
Ronaldinho.
spots it and
Number
intercepts.
11,
Rummenigge
Nedved. Number 5, Bellingham. Coming
looking
on
for the
field,
runner.
number
Rummenigge.
23,
It's run loose. Who's going to get
number
there?
32,
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 9,
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Number 22, Mateus. Substitution in progress.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Hazzard. Hazzard.
Such good technique.
And that is out of play. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tomiyasu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hazzard. Mateus. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done.